It starts with the click of a seatbelt and the hum of engines waiting to take flight. It should feel exciting, effortless even. But when you're a senior traveler, navigating the maze of modern air travel can seem like decoding a mystery. Why does booking a flight feel like gambling? How do you score better seats without draining your savings? And what's with the hidden perks only those in the know seem to enjoy? Behind the polished smiles of airline agents and the glossy imagery of travel brochures lies an untold truth. Secrets designed to keep you guessing. These aren't just frills or insider tips, they're strategies airlines would rather you didn't know. They're the kind of secrets that can save you money, enhance your comfort, and turn a stressful ordeal into an adventure you'll actually enjoy. If you've ever felt like the odds aren't in your favor when it comes to flying, you're not alone. Today, we pull back the curtain to reveal 12 senior-specific travel secrets the airlines would prefer to keep hidden. Buckle up and grab your notepad because these tips could completely change the way you travel. Let's uncover the truth together. 1. Unlocking hidden senior fares. Imagine this, you're planning a long overdue trip to Europe, dreaming of cobblestone streets and majestic landmarks. While researching ticket prices, you spot steep costs that threaten to derail your travel dreams. What if I told you there's a way to unlock deals airlines don't advertise? It's called unpublished senior fares. And these hidden gems could save you hundreds. Many major airlines like Delta, United, and American quietly offer senior-specific discounts that don't show up in online booking systems. The key to unlocking these hidden treasures lies in one simple step: making a phone call. Reach out to the airline directly and avoid using generic terms like senior discount. Instead, ask specifically for unpublished senior fares. Take the case of a seasoned traveler who dreamed of a getaway to Barcelona with her granddaughter. The online prices were discouraging, but one phone call changed it all. She saved a jaw-dropping $340 by tapping into the hidden senior fare system. The next time you're ready to plan your adventure, don't settle for sky-high prices. Instead, make that call. You might just turn your travel plans into a fantastic bargain. 2. TSA privilege for seniors 75 plus. If you're over the age of 75, airport security doesn't have to be an exhausting affair. For seniors, the Transportation Security Administration (TSA) offers privileges designed to ease the process. These perks might seem small, but they can take the edge off an otherwise stressful experience. Picture yourself at a security checkpoint, watching others hurriedly remove their shoes and jackets. Instead of rushing to follow suit, you're able to breeze through without those extra steps. That's right, seniors 75 and older can keep their shoes and light jackets on during screening. But what happens if the metal detector starts beeping? Don't worry, instead of enduring an invasive pat-down immediately, seniors are given a second chance to pass through the detector before further screening. Here's another secret many don't know about. If you'd rather not stand through a physical inspection, you can remain seated. Calmly state to the TSA officer, "I'm 75 plus and would like to remain seated during screening." These simple phrases could spare you unnecessary discomfort and fatigue, allowing you to direct your energy toward the parts of travel you love. 3. Ambulatory assistance perk. What if every step of the airport process could feel a little easier? For seniors over 65, that's entirely possible thanks to the complimentary ambulatory assistance service. Whether navigating long terminals or balancing luggage, this special service ensures senior travelers can move comfortably and stress-free. The beauty of ambulatory assistance lies in its comprehensiveness. Picture an attendant meeting you the moment you step out of your car at the airport curb. They guide you through every crucial step, from check-in to security. Once cleared, they'll even escort you to your gate. Upon landing, you're met again. This time with help at baggage claim, ensuring you don't need to juggle heavy items. You don't have to be wheelchair-bound to request this service. A senior traveler who simply needs a bit of extra support can benefit immensely. Here's the key though. This must be requested at the time of booking. If catching flights has become physically demanding, consider making ambulatory assistance your new travel ally. With this perk, navigating even the largest international airports suddenly becomes effortless, allowing you to focus entirely on the adventure awaiting you. 4. The gift of free priority boarding. The boarding process is often chaotic, crowds form, people scramble for overhead bin space, and the rush to find your seat can feel like a marathon. For senior travelers, this frenzy can be especially overwhelming. But did you know there's a way to skip the chaos entirely? Seniors over 65 can request free priority boarding, giving them the time and space to settle in without the usual stress. Here's how it works. At the boarding gate, approach the airline representative and simply say, "I need extra time for boarding due to my age." With that one sentence, you'll be granted access to board before the main crowd surges forward. This early access comes with plenty of advantages. You'll find guaranteed overhead bin space for your carry-on, as well as ample time to stow it away without the pressure of someone waiting behind you. You can also take a moment to speak with the flight attendants, communicating any special needs or preferences for your flight. Instead of rushing to your seat, free priority boarding allows you to begin your flight in a relaxed and stress-free manner. It's a simple request, but one that elevates your entire travel experience. 5. Airport lounge access perk. Imagine this scenario. You've arrived at the airport early for your connecting flight, only to find out you now face a 6-hour layover. The terminal is bustling, seats are scarce, and that overpriced sandwich isn't doing much to cheer you up. What if I told you there's a hidden comfort waiting, and all you need to do is ask? Many airlines, including major carriers, offer discretionary guest passes to their exclusive airport lounges, especially for seniors during prolonged delays or layovers. The secret lies in the tech. Approach the airline's customer service desk and clearly state, "I'm your age years old, I have a duration of layover connection, and I'm wondering if you have any courtesy lounge passes available for senior passenger." Take the example of a traveler stranded during a long layover in Newark International Airport. Facing hours of discomfort, she asked for lounge access and was escorted to the United Club Lounge. For the next 6 hours, she enjoyed cozy seating, complimentary meals and beverages, turning a frustrating delay into a relaxing experience. Don't be shy the next time you face a lengthy wait. With a little initiative and the right words, a world of comfort could be just around the corner. 6. Free transport for medical equipment. Traveling with essential medical equipment can feel daunting, but there's good news: you don't have to worry about additional fees for bringing what you need. Federal law, specifically the Air Carrier Access Act, ensures seniors can transport items such as CPAP machines, oxygen concentrators, walkers, and wheelchairs for free. Picture that you're preparing for a big trip and packing your health equipment, only to feel the creeping worry of how these items will be handled, or worse, whether they'll incur extra costs. Fortunately, airlines are required to accept these items at no charge, as long as they are used to support medical needs. It's essential to notify your airline in advance about the equipment you're bringing. This allows their staff to be prepared by ensuring proper handling and storage. For example, a recent traveler brought a portable oxygen concentrator on an international flight. Thanks to prior notice, the airline ensured the device was stored safely in the cabin and ready when she needed it. Don't hesitate to advocate for yourself. Knowing your rights and acting on them can remove one more layer of travel anxiety, allowing you to focus on the excitement of your destination. 7. TSA liquid exceptions for medical needs. Navigating airport security can feel like an endurance test, especially with the stringent liquid restriction. But if you're a senior carrying liquid medications, the rules are different, and they work in your favor. Unlike the standard 3-4 ounce limit, seniors are allowed unlimited quantities of liquid medications. This includes essential items like insulin, liquid supplements, and nutritional drinks. Imagine the convenience of not having to ration your supplies or stress over delays in replacing what you might leave behind. When you arrive at the TSA checkpoint, simply separate your medical liquids from your other belongings and declare them to the TSA officer. A helpful phrase is, "I have liquid medications that exceed 3-4 ounces." While you're not required to show a prescription or doctor's note, carrying one can smooth the process. For instance, a traveler with diabetes recently traveled through Tampa International Airport. Thanks to a quick declaration and a doctor's note, her insulin was cleared in minutes, no extra questions asked. This accommodation isn't just about convenience, it's about safeguarding your health. With a bit of preparation, you can breeze through security, confident your needs are understood. 8. Extra baggage allowance for international flights. Picture this: you're flying internationally to visit family, bringing gifts, personal items, and perhaps a few comforts from home. You know your checked bag is teetering on the edge of the weight limit, but what if you could bring more free of charge? Certain international airlines, including Air France, British Airways, and Lufthansa, offer extra baggage allowances for senior passengers. It's one of those benefits that isn't advertised widely, but can make a significant difference. When you arrive at check-in, don't hesitate to ask an airline representative if this perk applies to your ticket. A simple question like, "I'm over 65, and I understand some airlines offer additional baggage allowances for senior passengers. Is this available on this flight?" could open the door to a stress-free solution. Imagine the relief of one traveler flying to Europe, overwhelmed by the idea of leaving important items behind. After a short conversation at the desk, she was delighted to find she could check an extra bag without extra fees, saving nearly $100 in the process. It never hurts to ask. Sometimes a polite inquiry is all it takes to pack everything you need for your next adventure without facing unexpected costs. 9. Medical exception refunds. Picture this: you've excitedly booked a trip to visit loved ones or explore a dream destination. But as the travel date nears, unexpected health troubles force you to reconsider. While most would think the money spent on a non-refundable ticket is as good as gone, here's a little-known secret that could save seniors hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Airlines often have provisions in their passenger health policies that allow for medical exception refunds. If your health prevents you from flying, you can request a full refund. even on non-refundable tickets, by providing a medical certificate from your doctor. You'll need to ask explicitly for this refund under the airline's medical exception rules. Persistence is key here. If your initial request is denied, don't hesitate to ask to speak with a supervisor. Many seniors have successfully recovered significant amounts this way. One traveler, for instance, who had to cancel a trip due to surgery, received her entire airfare back by following up with her airline's customer support team. This policy is an absolute lifesaver for those facing medical emergency. A short conversation and a little patience could turn a disappointing situation into a redeeming outcome. 10. Senior discounts at airport restaurants. Air travel can be tiring, and sometimes a good meal is the best way to recharge before a flight. But airport food courts are infamous for their high prices. What most don't know is that some airport restaurants quietly offer senior discounts, typically ranging from 10–15%, that can make your culinary stop much more budget-friendly. These discounts aren't plastered on flashy menus or billboards. They're often unadvertised and available only to those who ask. Before paying, simply ask the cashier, "Do you offer a senior discount?" You might be pleasantly surprised at the answer. For example, one senior traveler in Chicago discovered that her meal at an airport cafe suddenly became more affordable just by posing this simple question. Her savings weren't just monetary. Knowing small benefits are still accessible boosted both her mood and energy for the long flight ahead. The lesson here is simple. Planes may soar to great heights at great expense, but your pre-boarding meal doesn't have to. A quick inquiry could add a serving of savings to your platter. 11. Free companion seating. The joy of traveling often comes from the company of a loved one, a spouse, a caregiver, or even a close friend. However, when seats aren't assigned together, travel can quickly go from a shared experience to a disjointed one. Here's a tip many seniors don't realize. Airlines are legally required to accommodate seating arrangements for passengers with age-related mobility needs. And this extends to ensuring they can sit with their companion. All you need to do is explain your requirements clearly. At check-in or during booking, say, "I'm traveling with my companion and need assistance with seating arrangements due to my age and mobility needs." Customer support agents are trained to manage such requests and prioritize seating maps to meet your needs. Consider the case of a senior couple flying to Miami. Their flight was nearly full, and initially, they were given seats apart. But after a polite request citing mobility concerns, the airline shifted other passengers around to ensure the couple could sit together. Never hesitate to ask for what you need. Rest assured, ensuring you travel comfortably and in good company isn't just a courtesy, it's a right. 12. United Silver Wings Plus program. Many seniors may not know this, but if you or even a family member were once part of United Airlines Silver Wings Plus program, benefits may still be available to you. Although the program officially ended in 2005, existing members still enjoy certain perks today, including zone-based pricing for both domestic and international flights. Imagine uncovering an old membership card or travel document while cleaning out a drawer, only to learn it could unlock significant savings for future journeys. It's worth checking if you or someone in your family was a member. Contact United Airlines directly, and they can help verify membership or provide details on remaining benefits. For example, one senior traveler fondly remembered signing up for the program in the 90s, but hadn't thought about it in years. A quick call to United revealed her membership was still active, allowing her to book a transatlantic flight for substantially less than the advertised pricing. This hidden treasure makes revisiting old travel records worthwhile. With a bit of digging, you might just find you're still entitled to a piece of travel history, a piece that could lead to exciting new adventures.